Something's happening in this market that most agents don't even realize yet. Homes aren't crashing. Buyers haven't disappeared. But listings, they're sitting longer. And the agents that don't adjust their strategy, well, they're going to feel it the most. Today, I want to show you what's actually changing in the market and the one skill that will separate successful agents from the struggling ones in 2026 and beyond. The news. What's changing right now? Here's what the data is actually telling us. Inventory is rising again. Finally, active listings are up nearly 8% compared to last year, which means buyers, well, they have more choice, and they haven't had that kind of choice in several years. At the same time, more sellers are actually cutting their prices. In some markets, not all, but nearly 20% of listings have reduced their prices. Has it happened in your market? Let me be very, very clear. This is not a housing crash, not like we've seen before. This is a normalization. The frenzy is actually gone. The strategy era has actually begun. Here's what's really happening. Buyers haven't stopped buying homes. They've started actually doing something different that they haven't done in a long time. They're comparing. They're looking at more homes because there's more on the market. They're negotiating more. They're waiting longer before making decisions. I know, I've seen it. And when buyers behave this way, the best priced homes, as in every market, sell the fastest. The best marketed homes, well, they need to be positioned well, and the agents that are doing that, they're winning, while everyone else waits. This is why homes still get multiple offers while others sit on the market for weeks or months at a time. Most agents think the problem is the market. They want to blame the market, but the real problem is positioning. They're still doing the same old thing, which is what? Price based on last year's marketing, like 2021, waiting for buyers to show up and multiple crazy offers. And that strategy, it does not work anymore. Why? Because today's buyer is different. They're informed. They've seen the comps already. There's so many sites out there. They've watched the videos. They've researched online. They already know the value or lack of value. Okay, so here's the good news. This is the actual kind of market where professionals, the best of the best, rise up. And that could be you. When listings take longer to sell, skill actually matters. Strategy actually matters. Marketing actually becomes relevant and matters. And the agents who understand pricing, who understand presentation, and who are online and have digital visibility, those agents are dominating. Not because the market got easier, it's because they are better prepared. It's because agents are getting seen all over the place and buyers and sellers are talking to them. Today's buyer, they don't just look at houses. It's very different. They actually look at agents. I know, I didn't believe it either, but it happens. They search online, they watch videos, they compare personality, expertise. And the agents who show up digitally, those are the ones who win the listing. It's not the agents who are working the hardest. It's the ones who are seen the most. This is exactly why the Digital Agent Academy was created. It's not to teach theory. It's not to motivate you. It's not to teach old school tactics, but it's to teach agents how to operate in today's modern market, which is different than 5, 10, 20 years ago. Let's teach you how to price strategically, market digitally, attract clients consistently, and win competitive conditions, because that's what you're in now. This market isn't actually harder. It's very smarter, and that's the difference. The agents who evolve will lead the next 5, 10 years of real estate. Homes aren't sitting because buyers disappeared. They're still out there. They still want homes. They're sitting because strategy matters again. And the question is very, very, very simple. Are you prepared to take on this kind of market, or are you still working in last year's or 5 years ago market? That's the decision you need to make. Follow along for more digital real estate modern advice.